Hey guys, Gamer C here, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're playing Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings on the PS2. I'm going to start off with this one just because this one is the hardest one. I'm turning off the mic. Wow, first try. That almost never happens. Especially in this game. I feel like people really need to give this game a break, as it's not a terrible game. It's a pretty good game. I don't even think that it's the worst Indiana Jones game. Now this might be controversial, but however, I personally think that my least favorite Indiana Jones game would probably have to be, Infernal Machine. Don't get me wrong, Infernal Machine is awesome. It is such a good game. It's such a great and fun Indiana Jones experience. But however, when you compare it to Emperor's Tomb, Staff of Kings, and Fate of Atlantis, and Great Circle, it stands out like a sore thumb. No. The torch! The torch! Man, I took a lot of damage. The main reason why Infernal Machine is my least favorite is because I really love things like quick-time events and fun sequences, and Infernal Machine doesn't really have any of those. No! Well, anyways, Infernal Machine doesn't really have any of those. I'm not saying that Infernal Machine is a bad game. Even though Infernal Machine is absolutely the worst of the 3D Indiana Jones saga, that does not mean that does that mean that it's a bad game? I'd argue no. There's a reason why it's such an iconic and beloved game. Also, it really pisses me off how so many people whine about how it's a Tomb Raider clone. It's a Tomb Raider clone. I'm saying it now. Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings I mean, no, not this game. Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine is not a Tomb Raider clone. In fact, even implying that it is straight up unfair. So many people whine about how it's a Tomb Raider clone or about how it's a Legend of Zelda clone, when both the Legend of Zelda and Tomb Raider were inspired by Indiana Jones. Yeah, Infernal Machine is a great game, and its haters can genuinely shut up, as it's an amazing game. And it was a great start to all of the 3D Indiana Jones games. Staff of Kings, Emperor's Tomb, Great Circle. None of those would exist without the Infernal Machine. It is so stupid how so many people refer to it as a Tomb Raider clone and hate on it for being a so-called Tomb Raider clone. Or The Legend of Zelda. To be honest, them calling it a Tomb Raider clone honestly proves that they have no idea that the franchise had inspiration from Indiana Jones. Well, anyways, all of that aside, Infernal Machine is still a great game. Infernal Machine and Staff of Kings both are very underrated Indiana Jones games. Are they the best games? Are they the best games in the industry? No. But are they worthy of all the hate that everybody is giving them? Also no. Both of them are really good games. What's that background noise? I would say out of all the Indiana Jones games, this one that I'm playing now feels the most like the movies, in my personal opinion. Poor kitties. However, why does it close the door again? Ah, great. This is the hardest part of the entire temple. This entire sequence revolves running around avoiding boulders. There's literally a glory move that says beat this entire section without taking any damage. Which is actually something that both me and my dad managed to do once.
2, 3.
This is probably the hardest part of the entire temple. The PSP version of Staff of Kings. That game's Panama sequence felt so subpar. Because, you don't even get to explore the inside of the temple. It just straight up cuts to when they leave. Which I found to be quite annoying. Release the golden ball. Here comes the hard part. This is one of the hardest puzzles in the whole game. Yes. And the puzzle has been completed.
Amazing.
This game is so good. So amazingly underrated. I'm turning off the mic.
Kinda looks good from all the way up here.
Wow, very beautiful view. Wait a minute, is that the pyramid from the starting menu of Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings on the DS? Wonder what's in that pyramid. Or maybe perhaps that's literally the pyramid that we entered into. How could it lead all the way up this mountain? Who knows? Sorry, I was just scratching my ear. I'm turning off my mic.
This looks pretty shabby as far as dungeons go. Might even be worse than my office.
So many people say that this game's graphics are ugly. I don't mind this game's graphics. In fact, I kind of like them. And I've seen worse. I've seen far worse graphics. I'm turning off the mic. And we are right above the ball court area that we just completed like a few minutes ago. Now this is the part of the game where the camera can really screw up. Okay, here we go. Great, not these loading screens. I don't know why there's 2 torches for this section. There's one over here, and then there's one here. Oh, great. I'm turning off the mic. This is without a doubt the best dungeon I've been through in an Indiana Jones video game. Like, so many people think that this game sucks, but however, this game has better levels than most video games I've played. Also, the level design is so much better than the PSP version. There's only like a couple areas that I think the PSP release did better.
A bridge lined by dragon statues. Very subtle. Too bad I don't have an asbestos suit with me.
Oh no, this part's very hard. Go up the ledge! Hurry! Through the door! This place is so mysterious.
Six boulders. These must represent the 6 planets Samaya knew about.
Okay, here we go. This game honestly feels a lot like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. However, this game is not my Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same thing.
However, it's my friend's Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Belong to your friend.
Actually, not this version of the game, the PSP release of the game.
It's safe. You must have been onto something. Something big. Cut it out. See here. Then Moses stretched out his staff over the sea. And all that night the Lord drove the sea back with a strong east wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with a wall of water on their right and on their left.
The Staff of Kings.
Kingston had been looking for it when he disappeared.
And you think our German friends are after it?
Yes.
Yeah, and I've been nice enough to find it for them. We gotta get out of here. Cover our tracks.
Planetariums were often used to model the alignment of stars. Let's see if I remember my old astronomy classes.
1, 3, 4, 2. 1. Oh. That's 2. 3. Then I gotta go find 4. Oh, where's 4? No, that's not 4, that's 3. 2. And that should stop the trap mechanism. Yep, there we go. Great, Magnus.
Ah, Indiana. I see you found Kingston's notes. Allow me to save you the trouble of a trip to Istanbul.
Istanbul? These are just old Mayan calendar translations.
Of course. How convincing you are. The notes, Jones. Now.
Run. Run. Run.
No!
This game has a better story than Dial of Destiny.
What took you so long?
You're welcome. So, headed for Istanbul, are we?
What do you mean, we?
Dr. Jones, Indiana, let me save you some trouble. You're going to tell me that I can't come with you. I'm going to remind you how I saved your life. You'll tell me I have to stay behind for my own safety or some such nonsense. You leave, I'll follow, and you'll keep wondering when I'll be showing up. Now, wouldn't you rather avoid all that?
Yeah. After this cutscene, I will check and see how long I've been recording for. That was such a good dungeon. That was such a great temple sequence. I loved that. And this sequence right here is another amazing one. This is my second favorite level in the game.
You go in.
Ah, this place has such a Temple of Doom type feel to it.
I don't care much for diplomats.
Shut up, Maggie.
Indy, so good to see you again.
You too, Yasin.
Come with me.
You're only you're only lightly less annoying than your alternate universe self is.
I saw you and thought.
Maggie
such a
O'Jerky.
lack for company. Champagne, miss?
O'Malley, and thank you.
I'm gonna turn the mic off.
Professor Kingston spent hours looking for a secret passage in here. Apparently it has something to do with these murals.
When she saw the Ark among the reeds, she sent her maid to fetch it. Baby Moses.
I've got to go back. Take the time you need.
It's part of some type of puzzle, isn't it?